Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Joe Hub Baker. I want to thank you for being on this morning with me. Things are busy around here down in the stockyards, but in Fort Worth in particular, and you're gearing up for next weekend for Red Steagle Weekend. It's a big event around here. It attracts so many people, and people really look forward to this weekend. I know it's not just locals that look forward to it, but people travel in for this weekend. Tell us all about it and what makes it so special.
Well, the Red Steagle is a cowboy rodeo, a ranch rodeo, cowboy gathering. It once a year. It gets put on the 28th through the 30th, and these cowboys will come from all over the country. People will come from all over the country. They'll see guys like Jake Hooker, Red Steagle, Bobby Flores for musical acts, and then you've got some of the best ranch cowboys across the country competing for the coveted Red Steagle Ranch Rodeo Championship.
Well, tell us a little bit about the Ranch Rodeo and what goes on in the Coliseum right across from us that people really gear up for and look forward to, because it's a different and a special kind of cowboys. I mean, these guys work hard on their ranches, and they come and they compete and they kind of put on a show for everybody.
They do. You know, there's certain events that they have that you just don't see at every rodeo. For example, they have the ranch bronc riding, and that's always a big hoot. And, you know, it's just like NASCAR. People like to see things with a lot of flair, you know, a wreck here or there. The bronc riding, the wild cow milking is always a great draw, as well as all the other events as well. And you see world-class horses, world-class horsemen, and world-class cowboys that do it every day, you know, and that's a thing. It's a little bit more relatable to these people because they tend to understand the guys that are out there doing it every day.
Well, and I think everybody really appreciates that. They come in and they do, it's not that they're just putting on a performance or a show. They're doing what they do, like you said, every day, and people really are drawn to that. People really love to watch it. But besides that, you guys have several events. You give out several scholarships. From my understanding, there's an auctioneering competition. There's a lot that's going on during that weekend.
That's right. We have the Lone Star bid calling contest. It, in fact, Superior's own Joe Lichty's one of the judges in it. So there's things like that, scholarships, the youth fiddle contest, cowboy poetry. So there's several different things that we host throughout the weekend that gives a kickback to the community and as well as the community's children. So.
For people who haven't been here for Red Steagle Weekend, tell us a little bit about it. I know what it's like. I didn't know. I'm originally from California. When I moved here, I mean, it really is such a big event. I can't say that enough, and it draws so many people. But what do you think it is that just draws such a crowd? Well,
I think it's once a year that these people get to dress up. You know, it tends to be one of the first weekends where we get the colder weather and everyone busts out their good-looking felt hats and they're going to tuck their boots in, and it's weekend to start it off and get punchy for the winter. And everyone loves being a cowboy, and everyone's on the right frame of mind. Everyone's looking through the world in the same set of eyes, and it's really cool to see everyone there for the same reason, to have a good time, support Western culture, and in turn it also supports the youth that will also prolong that to the next generation.
And there's no better place to do it than here in Fort Worth, Texas. So I want to thank you for being on with me this morning. Always a pleasure. I know you got to get you back to work. You got a lot of things to gear up for next weekend. We come back, Catherine Britton with IMI Global. Don't go anywhere.